Well, we are just a couple of days away from learning this year's Super Bowl matchup. And while we know the Texans won't be there, one of their star players will have a role at the Super Bowl.
That's right, CJ Stroud. And he's also helping a hero cross something off his sports bucket list. ABC 13's Adam Winkler spent some time with a Purple Heart recipient and is here with that story. Adam, good evening.
Good evening. Jonathan Myra, in his brief and brilliant time as the Texans quarterback, we have learned just how much family has influenced the journey of CJ Stroud. He says some of that impact comes from family members who have served in the military. And this week, Stroud delivers a once-in-a-lifetime surprise to a deserving military veteran. Through his partnership with USAA and the Air and Space Forces Association, Stroud announced via social media he is sending Sergeant Craig Mazeska and his son to next month's Super Bowl as the recipients of a Salute to Service ticket giveaway. Stroud has also pledged to spend time with Craig while in Vegas attending Super Bowl week festivities. Sergeant Mazeska had overseas deployments to Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Iraq as a combat engineer in the United States Marine Corps. In addition to being awarded a Purple Heart, Craig also received a Combat Action Ribbon and a Kuwait Liberation Medal. During our visit, Sergeant Mazeska admits his service to our country took a toll on his health. His gratitude for this opportunity is what resonated with me. I want you to take a listen.
My first thought goes back to all the many others, those that didn't come home, or those that, I unfortunately do spend quite a bit of time laying down. I can't get out of bed for periods of time. My son and my family has seen me struggle and a lot of pain through periods of time, often over the years. I feel as if this is kind of a way to get some cool points and reward them to a certain degree.
And get this, the reward could go next level. See, Sergeant Mazeska is a huge Baltimore Ravens fan. Craig and his son are already going to the Super Bowl. With the win Sunday, their favorite team could be there too. And the Ravens are in the AFC Championship only because they beat CJ Stroud and his Texans.
It's surreal that, we just played the Texans, and then days later, I get this opportunity, and the Ravens are still in the running in a big way. I feel like it's a dream, and I'm waiting for someone to wake me up.
If Craig's Ravens can beat the Chiefs Sunday, they, along with him, will head to Super Bowl 58. Sergeant Mazeska obviously has a reason to root for CJ Stroud now, but he says he was already a fan of his because many of Craig's cousins attended Ohio State, one even part of the football program. Ohio State, of course, CJ Stroud's alma mater. Jonathan, Myra, we say it all the time. Too many of us, we call the football players warriors or soldiers. Craig, he is a soldier. He is a warrior. He's been part of our country's greatest team. Yes. Very cool to see him being rewarded with that Super Bowl trip.